Hello and happy Monday. My name's Heather Robertson Devine. I'm the owner of Bookstall Sir, and I'm here today to share with you a book. You ready for today's book? Today's book is Hoy no quiero ir al colegio, and I apologize because I'm sure in the past I've called this book Hoy no quiero ir a la escuela. And so that's just interesting for you to keep in mind too, because that's me replacing text without reading. Am I a bad reader? Should I be dinged for that all the time? No. It's a simple error. And it's a error made out of knowledge of the background. So I'm thinking about the background information. I'm not cueing in at the word. It's not giving me a cue, but I'm definitely thinking about the content and all that. So it's a reading error that can give you a lot of information about me as the reader, right? So the other thing I wanted to point out about this title, Hoy no quiero ir al colegio, is sometimes there's this battle in Spanish about, are all of the words in the title capitalized or are they not? And for this collection of books, they are not all capitalized, but that is not always the case. And also fonts on books in Spanish don't lead us down that path. So if you're looking for absolute rules, I am not the person to give them to you. I'm just not into absolutes. I'm into like observing and let's look at them and let's think about them. But in this case, this title is not completely uncapitalized either, because the word colegio is capitalized. And actually that's consistent on both sides of the book. Did I catch your attention? Look at that. Both sides of the book. Okay, so this book is really special because it is dos miradas. Let me get into it. Let me tell you about Hoy no quiero ir al colegio. So on this side of the book, it is the perspective of the bully. And on this side of the book, it is the perspective of the bullied. Okay, so the victim. So both of these stories are told from two different perspectives. And the incredible thing about this book is at the beginning, it gives a little introduction, and the introduction is written by Soledad Gomez Leon. She is one of the authors of the text. She is a psicóloga, a psychologist from Chile, and she works at the Universidad de Chile. So she gives us great description about how this book is important and why it's important for us to understand the two perspectives being shared. Also, as I said, this book goes in and it shares the first perspective, right? So it shares one perspective of the kid, and this is the perspective of the child being bullied. As you will learn about the child being bullied, he doesn't necessarily have the best life, and his parents aren't necessarily around. Looks like my connection's bouncing in and out. I'm sorry about that. I hope that the full recording will post for you. So his dad often works late and he doesn't get attention at home, and that is one of the reasons that his teachers identify could be one of the reasons why he's bullying. He's looking for attention. Do we know that? Have we commonly see that? Yeah. Does it make bullying okay? Absolutely not, but it is important for us to be able to address. And can we always address it? Nope, we can't, unfortunately. So this is when I was talking about the Common Core standard of explaining specific images. So in standard number 7, and I was looking at 2nd grade Common Core standards, by the way. This is a place where this image is incredible. So here the story flips, and it actually tells you that comienza al otro cuento. So this tells you to go back to this side of the story. And this is the side of the story of the victim, the child that goes to school and he is bullied. And he talks about how he's constantly bullied. He doesn't want to go to school. His mom shares like, oh, this makes sense why he's got so many stomach aches and things like that. He often doesn't want to go to recess, and it is because he is being bullied. And he is shy about it, and he's embarrassed about it, and he's ashamed of it. Boy, does that sound like our bullied victims. And once that starts to happen, then it becomes worse and worse. The teacher has a conference with them, talks to the kids about it, and everyone in the end is happy and healthy, and they're all starting to have healthier relationships. Now, unfortunately, this is not the story of most bullying situations in our schools. They perpetuate. They're really hard to catch. But this is a great book for you to share at the beginning of the year and also use as a reference throughout the school year about the different characters, their situations, and how in our classroom we don't want to continue to perpetuate it, right? So this is the book, Hoy no quiero ir al colegio. It's a great personal narrative, shares two perspectives, does give you the first person narrative, which is really helpful for having a mentor text for our kids to do personal narrative writing. It is an outstanding book. This is an incredible collection, the Dos Miradas collection. I'm going to share them all month long. I look forward to sharing them with you. And if you are looking for books, authentic Spanish books for your classroom, for your household, please check us out, booksdelsur.org, and feel free to connect with me. I'm Heather. I'm the owner of Books Del Sur, and I would love to get you high quality books. This is a book from Latin America, as all of our books are. I hope that you open yourself up to another world. Take care. Thanks for joining me today.